everyone, my name is Leanne and welcome to episode 3 of What the Hell Happened to My Hauls. This is a series where I take a look back at my old hauls from previous years and I aim to read the books that I hauled in a particular month of years previous and add them to my TBR for that month in this year. Now, as you probably know, I am reading exclusively Irish authors this month because I am hosting the Irish Readathon, so I won't actually be adding any of these books to my TBR from March, but I still wanted to do an episode this month because I wanted there to be 12 episodes, one for each month of the year, and I know a lot of people are quite invested in this series, so I did want to keep you updated, and maybe in other months of this challenge I can incorporate these books that I've missed out on this month into my TBR for those months. So anyway, I'm just going to get on with the books. So in March 2016 I hauled 10 physical books. Now 2 of these I have already unhauled, having not read them. They are The Hippopotamus by Stephen Fry and City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I just lost interest in reading these books. I've already read 3 of them, What a Way to Go by Julia Forrester and The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, and they are 2 books that I absolutely love. The third one is Linger by Maggie Stiefvater, which I only read last month, so if you want to hear my thoughts on that, I will leave my wrap-up linked down below. So on to the books that I haven't read. The first of those is Forever by Maggie Stiefvater, which is the 3rd book in that Mercy Falls series. This book is actually at my mum's house, and I listened to Linger on audiobook last month. And there are 2 books that are also at my mum's house, so I wouldn't have been able to read them anyway. They are Carry On by Rainbow Rowell and The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. The 2 books that I do actually have with me, which would have been on my March TBR for this, is A Spool of Blue Thread by Anne Tyler. This was a really massive book a couple of years ago, and this gorgeous Virago edition of Alias Grace by Margaret Atwood. I really wanted to read this one because I want to watch the Netflix series of it. Is it a Netflix series or is it just on Netflix? So these 2 especially were books that I really would have wanted to get to in March, but I'm not going to be able to, and that's fine. There are a lot more books from March 2017. I hauled 13 physical books in March 2017, and I've only read 4 of them. I actually hauled another copy of What a Way to Go by Julia Forrester. I have 2 copies of this book. The Complete Short Stories of Zora Neale Hurston, Love and Sex with Robots, which is a non-fiction book that I used for research in my creative writing degree, and The Story of Antigone, which I read back in January. A lot of these books I don't even have with me. A lot of them are at my mum's house. So we have A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett, Peter Pan, The Map and the Clock, which is a poetry anthology put together by Carol Ann Duffy and Gillian Clarke. I actually got this one signed by them when I went to an event that they did. The Booby Trap, which is a non-fiction book by Donna Porter. Playing the Octopus by Mary O'Malley, which is a poetry collection that I actually could have read for the Irish Readathon, but it is at my mum's house. The Vindication of the Rights of Women by Mary Wollstonecraft, and The Confidence Man and Billy Budd's Sailor by Herman Melville. I did not plan for this well, considering that I don't actually have any of these books. The 2 that I do have are Stand Up and Sock It to Them Sister, Funny Feisty Females by Gwenno David. This is a book all about women in comedy. I did start it back in November for Nonfiction November, but there wasn't a lot about this book that really pulled me back. I will try and finish it up at some point though. And I also have a poetry collection, Samedi by Maria Apicella. We did an event with Maria when I was the Vice President of the English and Creative Writing Society at my university, and she's just the nicest person in the whole world. She is super lovely. And I feel really bad that I haven't read this yet, so I do think I might actually pick this one up alongside my Irish reading this month. As for the ebooks in March 2017, there are 10 books, and the ones of these that I've read are Nasty Women, which was a collection of essays published by 404 Inc. up in Scotland, Our Endless Numbered Days by Claire Fuller, Hidden Figures, and Paper Butterflies. The ones that I haven't read yet are Everyday Sexism by Laura Bates, and I don't know how many TBRs this book has been on, but I haven't got around to it yet. London Belongs to Us, which is a YA book. A couple of other YA books. We have When We Collided by Emery Lord and The Drowning of Arthur Braxton. And we have 2 of Helen Fielding's Bridget Jones books, The Edge of Reason and Mad About the Boy. In a way, it's a shame that I'm not participating in my own reading challenge this month because there are a lot of books on that TBR that I would be really excited to get to. But I'm just going to incorporate them into my general reading for the rest of the year. As I said, I did really want to do an episode in March because I wanted to keep you all in the loop, and I also wanted to have this challenge as something for me to look back on. So yeah, that's just a little update on my What the Hell Happened to My Haul series. I hope you're all well, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.